Hey guys, so today I'm going to show you guys how to solve the 3 by this thing right here. So this tutorial is going to be for beginners. If you've never solved a 3 by 3 before, I'm going to be using my GANS Air. If you haven't seen my unboxing on this, click right up there to see my unboxing. So before we get started, what you're going to want to know are the sides of the 3 by 3. So right here, if you're keeping the white side facing towards you, it's going to be front. This is going to be back. This is going to be right. It's going to be left. This is going to be up. And that's going to be down. So if I say F, you're going to want to turn it clockwise once on the front side. But if I say U, you're going to turn it once clockwise on the top. But if I say U2, you can turn it twice, or back 2, 1, 2, turn it twice over there. And whenever I say U prime, so if this is clockwise and I just say U prime will be counterclockwise, going the other way. So you have to make sure both sides, you have to know what clockwise and counterclockwise is going to be on all the sides. So let's scramble this thing up. Alright, so here we have our scrambled 3 by 3. So for steps, you're gonna first want to solve the cross, which I'm gonna have a URL link right there. Then you're gonna want to solve the white side. Then you want to go solve the second layer. After the second layer, you're gonna want to solve the yellow layer, which is the last layer. So those are the 4 steps, 4 or 5, I forget what I said, to solve the Rubik's Cube. Each one has algorithms and way you have to put the cube in, the pieces in, but once you get it, it'll be pretty easy. First, you're gonna need to make a cross. So you're gonna want to start with your white side facing facing up, and you're gonna want to get a cross. So this 4 pieces right here are gonna want to be white. It doesn't matter about these corners. You're gonna want this 4 pieces to be white. So let's start looking around for a white piece. So you see right here, we have a white and green piece. Don't worry about the second color yet, I'll get to that after. So if it's on the side right here, it's pretty easy. You just push it up. It's that simple. But you could have something different too. So I found another piece right here, so I'll put that up. But what if it's up top right here? What you're going to want to do, move it to the side. Just twist it like that and put it up. Or anytime you put one of these pieces in, let's say you find a piece right here and you put it up top, there's already a white piece up there, so you're moving that out. It's not going to fit in. So you have to first find a place, one of these edge pieces up top, where you can put in a piece. So if it's up top, you bring it down, put it up. This one's on the side, but I'll show you a different algorithm. If it's on the bottom, the white is on the bottom, you're going to want to just put it 2 turns up. It's pretty simple. So once you have that cross done and all the different variants that you can get by making the cross, you're going to want to make these 4 edges and middles the same, from the top edges and all the middles. So right now I have 1 that are already together, but sometimes you'll have all of them already done, or you might have just a couple. But to do that, it's pretty simple. Take one side that you don't have, that's not fixed, and turn it down twice. You're gonna have the edge piece in the bottom, and then you're gonna want to match the edge piece in the bottom, make sure it's always gonna be white on the bottom, to its corresponding middle, and bring that up. But if you bring it up, you'll see this piece comes down, whereas it was right up here. Now that you brought that up, it's down. But that didn't match in the first place. So you find the corresponding piece for this, where that goes. So this would go right here. And you would pull that up. And then the orange piece came down, you're going to want to pull it to the side, corresponding middle, pull it up. And there, you've solved the cross. Alright, so the next step you're going to want to do is solve the white side. So solving the white side is kind of intuitive, but I'm going to try to go step by step as much as I can. So ideally what you want to find is a white piece that's facing on the bottom. That's not the white piece. The white is not on the bottom, it's on the side. So white piece right here, and you're also going to figure out what the other piece is. This is blue. So you're going to want to find the blue piece, blue middle. So it's not the blue middle, that's red, here's blue. And on the other side, you have red. So red, middle piece is right there, blue, middle piece is right there. So what you're going to want to do, move it out of the way, mattering on where it is. If the white piece is facing this way, if the white piece is facing that way, move it that way. If the white piece is facing this way, move it this way. But in this case, it's facing that way. So you move it down, you move top down, you put it back, so now this matches right there, and bring it up. Now this right here, this edge and corner piece match together. And we're going to find another white piece. So we have another one right here. So opposite of this white is the orange. Orange, that's not orange, here's orange. And on bottom is green. Green is right there. So if it's facing this way, you move it that way. So move it that way, bring it down, bring it backwards, bring it up. So now this right here is solved. While solving this, you can have other variants too, which I got. Right here, you could have it already put in. It's just twisted wrong. Don't just twist it. That's stupid. You're gonna, if you wanna bring it down, you keep the white corner facing towards you. You bring that side down and turn it. So if you turn it this way and you bring this up, you're not gonna bring that piece up. You're gonna wanna bring it down and turn it this way, the side that you brought down, and you bring it up. So now this comes up to the side, not up top or bottom. So you find green, it's already matched up, put it down, put it back up. Simple. And the last variant you could have is when it's already in the bottom. So we have one in the bottom right here. You do the same exact thing. You bring it down, left, up. And right here, you have that white piece, put it in. There, you saw the white side. Once you saw the white side, you're gonna see you have a T formation on every single side. And after you get that, you wanna flip it over like this. So next up, you're gonna wanna make this layer to be the same color. So all of this is gonna be blue, all that's gonna be orange, all that's gonna be green, all that's gonna be red. No, that's gonna be red, that's gonna be orange. So what you have to find out is an edge piece that's up here or already inside that's not yellow. If this right here is blue and yellow, but if you put it in like this is what we're gonna do. This matches, but this doesn't. The red doesn't match. So you're gonna want to find a different color. So right here I found red and green. Pretend it was right here. The color that's facing towards you, you want to match that up with this middle, like how you did right here. So right here is the red middle, and up top is green. So if this was blue, you're gonna want to turn it this side. If green is over on this side, so you're gonna turn it this side, that way. The side that's on top, right here, you turn it away. You bring this side that the top color is on up. You turn the top back so this matches again, and you turn this down. So now you can see the corner that was over here is now up here, like how it was. But it also matches right here. So when you put it back in, like how I showed you, down, up, this matches now. So you solved one. So you find the rest. So right here we have a blue and red, blue's right there, and red's over here. So bring that up, bring it down, up and down, like that. Then if you have a color that's inside, you're gonna wanna pretend this is the piece that you need to put in right there, and do the same exact method. So now this is yellow inside, and now the piece that you wanted out, is out. So we'll put this back in now, where it needs to go. So you pull that out of the way, because this is orange right there. Pull it out of the way, bring it up, left, and down. So now this matches right here. And you put it back in, just like how I showed you to put the corners back in to solve the white. So whenever you do all these, you're always going to want to solve the white in the end. Then we have our last edge piece, which is orange and green. Orange and green. Green's on this side. You bring this out of the way, bring that up, down, put it in. So right here, you have your second layer done. So now you're going to want to solve a cross. So you might come up with something like this, or you already might have a cross. Just like how you made a cross or on this side, you're going to want to make a cross here too. So the cross, it starts off with a bar. You have to make a bar going either down like this or like this. So if you want to make a bar going like this, if you want to make a bar going like this, you're going to want to have a piece right here. The yellow piece has to be right here. Right here, the yellow piece is up there. So that won't work. So we can't make a bar this way, but we might be able to make a bar that way. Right here, we have a yellow piece. So we're going to want to do this algorithm. I'll be showing the algorithms up top right there. F, R, U, R prime, U prime, F prime. So once you have that done, you're going to have a bar. But you also, when you get this white side, once you finish the 2 layers, you're gonna want to have, you might just have a dot, a yellow dot where everything is not in there. I'll show you what you do when that comes up. So right here, we have a regular dot. That dot, you're gonna do the same thing, the bar algorithm, but you're gonna want to do it twice to make the bar. So if you do it once, you have F, R, U, R prime, U prime, F prime. You're going to get that L shape again. And then you find the yellow that's right here. F, R, U, R prime, U prime, F prime. You're going to make the bar again. It does not matter if these right here are already solved. But after you do that, you're going to want to do that bar algorithm once more, making sure that a yellow is right here, facing towards that way. So, you do F, U, F, R, U, R prime, U prime, F prime. And there, you've made the cross. So, next thing you're going to want to do, solving the cross, you're just going to want to make all these yellow, the corners yellow. So you might already have a yellow that's already here, but if you have this cross, I'll show you the cross, and I'll show you what happens after that. So the cross, you're going to want to do this algorithm to get a fish. I'll show you what the fish looks like after this algorithm. So it's R, U, R prime, U, R, U2, R prime. So this algorithm, it came out to, I just call it like a box or something. But this algorithm is not a fish. A fish would be, that would be the head right there, and that would be the tails, if this was covered, if this was a different color. But if you get this, turn the cube so your yellow's facing right there, you do that algorithm again. So R, U, R prime, U, R, U2, R. So right here, we have the fish. What you're going to want to do, make sure the fish is always pointed to the left side. So you have the, right here, fish is going down and left. And you're going to do that algorithm once more to solve the top layer. So you have R, U, R prime, U, R, U, 2, R. And since it's facing that way, you're going to want to make sure it's facing down. So once you get this, you're gonna have your fish, and you have one yellow piece right here. Meaning, if you do that algorithm one last time, you're gonna solve the top layer. So let's do that. R, U, R prime, U, R, U2, R prime. Here, you solved the yellow layer. Alright, so once you solve the top layer, you're going to do this algorithm to make sure you have headlights. I like to call them headlights, like right here. These two are the same, corresponding with its middle. But these two don't have headlights, these don't have headlights, these don't have headlights. But sometimes you won't have headlights at all. So you're just going to want to do this algorithm twice. If you don't have headlights, you do it twice, and then you're going to want to, when you get headlights, make sure that's to the back. So if you ended up with headlights, make sure your headlights are facing behind you, and do this algorithm. R prime, F, R prime, back to R, F prime, R prime, back to R, 2. And right now, after that, you have headlights all around. So if you have headlights all around, you might just have not the headlights matching to its corresponding middle. Just make sure those matches with this corresponding middle, the headlights, before you do anything else. So now what you're going to want to do is permute these edges to where they need to go. The way you do that, you're going to have one side, one edge that does not get moved at all, and these three switch around clockwise. No, counterclockwise direction. So if you have headlights all around, you'd want to do this algorithm. But if you don't have headlights all around, one of them is already solved, you're gonna do this algorithm, but the side that's already solved, face it behind you. So you do this algorithm. R2, U, R, U, R prime, U prime, R prime, U prime, R prime, U, R2. So once you have that, and you had 4 headlights, you have one side that's completely finished, and 3 sides that do not have that are not finished and have headlights. So once you do that, you're gonna keep on doing this algorithm until the cube eventually gets solved. So you do R2, U, R, U, R prime, U prime, R prime, U prime, R prime, U, R. And there, you solve the Rubik's Cube. And it's pretty easy. If you follow these algorithms and just figure out how to solve it with these algorithms, it'll be easy to solve it. Memorize these algorithms. You can go to cube competitions, and it's fun. Thank you all so much for watching. Please comment, subscribe, and like this video. If you want to see any new kind of videos in the future, anything you want to see, please comment down below on what you want to see. If you haven't seen my last video, click right up there to see my latest unboxing of the limited edition Peter Manx and Scoob. Thank you all for watching, and see you next time.